I moved into the old brick building on 4th Street because it was dirt cheap and quiet. Too quiet sometimes. The landlord, a wiry guy named Carl with a habit of chewing his nails, handed me the keys and muttered something about the apartment above mine being empty. "Renovations," he said, waving a hand. "Been that way for years." I didn't think much of it. The place was a steal, and I needed a fresh start after the divorce. The first night I woke up at exactly 2:47 a.m. to footsteps, heavy, deliberate, pacing back and forth across the ceiling. I lay there, heart thumping, telling myself it was just the building settling. Old places creak, right? But it happened again the next night. And the next, always at 2:47, like clockwork. Sometimes the steps were slow, dragging. Other times they'd stop right above my bed, as if someone was standing there staring down through the floor. I mentioned it to Carl after a week. He frowned, spitting a bit of nail onto the lobby floor. "Ain't nobody up there. Place is locked tight. You sure it's not pipes?" I wasn't sure of anything, but I let it go. Earplugs didn't help. Neither did whiskey. The footsteps got louder, more erratic, like whoever, or whatever, was up there was angry. By the 3rd week, I was a wreck. I filed a formal complaint, then another. Carl finally showed up with a flashlight and a bad attitude. "Fine, let's check," he grumbled. We climbed the creaky stairs to 4B. He jiggled the key in the lock, muttering about waste of time, but the door wouldn't budge. "See? Nobody's been in here. Probably never will be." He left me standing in the dim hallway, feeling like an idiot. That night, the footsteps didn't stop at 2:47. They went on for hours, frantic, almost running. I couldn't take it anymore. At 3 a.m., I grabbed a screwdriver and a flashlight of my own. The hallway was dead silent as I crept upstairs. My hand shook as I reached for the knob of 4B. I didn't expect it to turn, but it did. The door swung open with a slow groan. Inside, the apartment was a husk. Bare walls, warped floorboards, a single window letting in slivers of streetlight. No furniture, no sign of life, except for one thing. A dusty wooden chair in the center of the room, and on it, a small digital recorder, its red light blinking faintly. My stomach twisted. I didn't want to touch it, but I had to know. I hit play. At first, static. Then a scream, raw, desperate, begging for help. My blood ran cold. It was my voice, my words. "Please, someone, get me out of here!" Over and over, looping like I'd been trapped for years. I stumbled back, dropping the recorder. It hit the floor, and the screaming stopped. But the footsteps didn't. They started again, right behind me, heavy and close. I spun around. Nothing. Just the empty room, the chair, the recorder. My flashlight flickered, and in that split second of darkness, I swear I saw someone sitting in the chair staring at me. Not a stranger. Me. I ran, down the stairs, out the building, into the cold night. I didn't stop until I was blocks away, gasping, my reflection in a shop window looking like a ghost. I haven't gone back. Carl called once, left a voicemail about my stuff, but I deleted it without listening. I can't shake the feeling that if I do, I'll hear my own voice again, screaming. Last night, in my new place across town, I woke up at 2:47 a.m. The ceiling creaked. Notes on the story. Tone. The story leans into psychological horror, keeping the supernatural ambiguous. Is it a ghost, a time loop, a mental breakdown? The uncertainty amplifies the dread. Twist. The recorder with the narrator's voice is the gut punch, suggesting they're somehow tied to the apartment's history or future. The final line hints that the haunting isn't confined to the building, leaving the reader unsettled. Pacing. The short, punchy paragraphs mirror the narrator's growing paranoia, building to the climactic confrontation in 4B. If you want to expand this into a longer piece, I can suggest subplots, e.g., the narrator researching the building's history or meeting a neighbor with cryptic warnings, or deeper character development, e.g., tying the narrator's divorce to their mental state. Alternatively, I can tweak the tone, more gothic, less frantic, or adjust the ending for a different kind of twist. Let me know.